Good afternoon and welcome to the end of day review for today. And today is Wednesday, the midweek, and the day that everybody waiting, which is the FOMC meeting announcement at 2 p.m. Eastern Time today. Before we go to detail, also keep in perspective with that we are in week 38. So another 14 week we can close out the trading year 2024. So 1 year we have 52 weeks right there. So basically we are in the last month of the third quarter. And we're going to move to the last quarter, which is the fourth quarter right there. So 2 more trading week, we will close out the third quarter. And so the Fed meeting is happened today, what we have been waiting, and now it's behind us. Let's see how tomorrow the market gonna do. It's gonna follow through, right? The today. Yeah, so the Fed meeting is behind us now. The thing that we're looking for is see how it gonna the second day after the new, right? So the trend already established a formation on the daily table. You see that it rate the buy side liquidity, and you test the level twice. So let's see tomorrow it's gonna follow through and close this gap. So we link into that scenario, then the bullet. But you never know. Just have a buyout, but also so at the same time stay nimble, stay flexibility. All right, so that's it. The Fed meeting, and the next event we'll look at GDP data and PCE data. But those two events is just from low to medium impact. The huge impact is today, right? All right, now go to price action today and see. So beginning today, if we look,
the markets are open.
All right, the market open. Beginning today, we see that this candle is almost up here, right at 9:30. Yeah, look at 9:30. So 9:30 right here. So it's near this level right there. It opened so you see that the BM yesterday, Friday right there, and then it opened right there. And look at the open today is 9:30. That's exactly that level. So it's gonna break down of that and is run into this auto block right there. It not right the previous day low. And from there is retrace. We do not see much a setup, Right here we do a setup right here, but we don't engage. We have something to do, so we don't engage there. But you see the setup right here at that level, on a weekly level right there at 57.0825. So basically we break and test from above 1, 2, and then it's reverse. And if we follow this setup, we still have a good run right there. But we didn't take that trade. And right here, we take this trade right here. We make an error right here. I mean, yes, let's say that we make an error because we saw this candle flip, so we thought we're gonna go in, but we make mistake. We have to look right here. You see that it tests from above 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna break it. If they candle flip, then it's gonna break that level. And we make a lot of error for today. Let's be honest. And we didn't wait for the setup. Just basically that's the huge mistake we make for today. We start a challenge that's 10 day, right? We start 10-day challenge that we only take the trade that in the setup, which is reversal type 1 or reversal type 2 only. And we're doing good for the last 4 days. We follow our rule, but today we broke our rule. Yeah, something in us that we need to learn how to manage. We still like to click instead of waiting for a setup. So the trigger for us is right here around 10:30. We're gonna look at the recordings. We see that the trigger right here. We saw it flash, then it flips, and we go in, we go long, and we got stop out. So after that, we take another errors, mistakes, and then it really rattle us right there. It really irritate us and trigger us, and we go to the spiral, spiral of negative emotion. We have lose control because we don't accept the loss. Instead of take the loss, we don't accept it. We fight again. That's feeling run through our body, our mind at that moment, and we try to get the money back. That is the root cause of the problem we have for today, and for the last couple of months we run to that problem. But today it really display itself in a fully so that's the pattern that we see the pattern that we make mistake, that when we are winning it's okay, but as soon as we take a loss, we can't scramble. It's really rattle us right there, and we try to get it back, and it really drive us crazy, or right there, for lack of a better word, crazy, and we try to get it back, and we lose the patience. Basically, we lose the patience to wait for the setup when we took the loss. So that's a lesson. We learn a very valuable lesson today. No way to sugarcoat it, but we have to look at ourselves in the mirror to see what part about that we need to burn it off. We have to let our old self die and transform ourselves. If we want to be a successful trader, we have to wait for the we have to be patiently wait for the setup. If there's no setup, then don't take a trade. Even though it's not about making money, because the minute that we are caught up in the making money, we just chase. And then when we chase, the emotion is really totally, take control, take over, and we get in big trouble. We just today we're gonna look into the recording and see. We lost already, and then we're not in the. We take a break, and then when we come back, this pattern is already there. If we were there at that moment, we're gonna see. What? We're gonna see. We're gonna catch this setup right here, but we wasn't there. So which setup is basically break, right? Test from below, and then it reverse. So if we go in right at the pattern, we can catch the 3R right there. You see that move? That's the 3R move right there. That's the setup that good for today. And then when at 2 p.m. it's kind of crazy. We suppose you take a long trend right here because you see it's the flip right there. Basically, you see the fair value gap right there. So basically, you have fair value gap, fair value gap down, fair value gap up, and then you have retest, boom. That is called balance price range right there. I think we do have right here. There's a balance price range there. Fair value gap down, fair value gap up, and then it just retests that fair value gap. See gap down right here, gap up right here, and gap down right there at either level. At this level, 90.75, or this level, and this one it just retests that level and boom, it will go up. But we mix that, so we chase around here again. We chase again. We should wait for the setup, but we chase. If we really wait for a setup, we're gonna see what test from below, break, and reverse right here. So we either go long right, go short right here, or short right here. Yeah, but we didn't. We chase, and we ending up blow up our account again. You know, when we chase, we start gambling, and when gambling, we will lose. When gambling, we increase the size. And that's go to the spiral of fluke control right there. I mean, we just trade a practice account, but it should not minimize the impact it have on us. But I'm glad that we make those mistakes today, because you know the last 4 days we trade good, but just one day we lose control, we blow our account, and that's the pattern. For last couple of months, we keep follow that pattern, and we hope this is the last time. We do that, because we have to burn off that old cell right there. The old cell that don't accept the loss, and the old cell that try to very impulsive, you know, just chase them instead of wait. That's the old cell that we need to let it die off or burn it off. To transform ourselves, that's the only option that we had to make a hard choice. By the way, we have a setup right here. You see that? Basically, it's right here or this level. Break, test from above, test from below, and then reverse. We see a little bit pattern right there, but it's too late in the game. We already blow up our account right here in this candle. Okay, so now let's go us to right here. We need to take things out there before we go to the trade we took. Yeah, the only real setup we have is right here. You know, you can see the setup right here also after, you know, break and test from above and reverse. Type 1 right there, you see that? Break, test from below, and then reverse. So that is the setup we have at 12 right there. Yeah, let's do this setup also. This setup is you have a buy side liquidity right there. It's break, test from above, and reverse. Yeah, but we have to engage early, because it's not at 8:30. This is at at 9. So let's take that screenshot also. Yeah. So right here, you see it take out the London high right there. Very subtle. So if you look, so you see that test 1, 2, then it's gonna be reversed right here. At 9:15, so we want gonna, and then this is the 9:30. You see that? So 9:15 right there. So basically we have a setup. Reversal type 1 right there. So basically we do have break, and then you have test from above. In this case we have twice, and then we have a reverse right there. So basically we have break, and then second we have test from above, and then we have reverse. Sometimes the reverse is very fast and explosive, so fast and furious, but sometimes it's just a very high resistant liquidity run. But basically it's slowly moving down, so we have to be patient right there. It's not always run fast and furious for us right there, so we have to sit through the challenge time right here. It's not always move into a direction right there. So basically we will have right here the level is the weekly level right there. So we have 4 breakout at 57.08 to 5 is a high time frame level. In this case weekly. W1 is stand for weekly right there, and it's equivalent with 4 on a reversal. That's how we annotate our setup 1, which is you have break first, and then you have test or retest from above, and then you have reverse. Note that in this scenario we have we have both. We have, so basically we have the previous day BM buy side liquidity rate, which is the London rated, right? And plus the London Brand buy side liquidity rate also. So it's right here at the break level right there. We would love to see the wick a little bit longer, but it is what it is. So sometimes we have to take the trade. We didn't trade before 9:30, so that's the reason why we missed that trade. Yeah, but if we go in at a 9:30, we still have a good run right there. What are the nodes we see for that? Yeah, like here we see the gap down right here and the gap up also. Yeah, that's the only node we see right now. If anything else we can add into that. Let's move this down a little bit. Okay. So let's save it. All right, we just save it. So we basically will have 2 setups for today. one short right here and one long right there. This is before 9:30, so we didn't take it. But right here we missed because we're not in front of our computer. So that's we make those two trades right here. But right after that, at 9:30, when they announced FOMC, it's very hard to trade, but we try to chase them and we got in trouble. So let's look at the trade we took for today and lesson we learned. We have about 10 minutes left, so I think we have plenty time to go through the trade we took today. All right, here's the first trade we took, right? The reason why, we told you earlier that we go in here because we saw this candle flip. But even though it's flipped, but there's no pattern in here. If we see at this level, you can see it's break and then test from above, break and reverse. Then that is the type 2 right there. And when a reverse, this has to be followed up. You don't want it to go back. So we take the trade, we say, oh, maybe now it flips. So that's the reason why we go in when we saw this candle flip. The reason we flip, if it was in the real time right here, we see that candle as, that candle is 10:30. That's candle is 10:30. Check a picture right here. 10:30, right here, is that 10:30? Yes, 10:30 of this candle right there. And here is the recording at 10:30 right there, right? 10:30, 37, which is 7 minutes into this candle turning. You see that there? Well, we thought it's gonna break because what? It tests from above 1, 2, 3, then this one gonna be break it. But it flipped, and that's the reason why we go in. Even though there no pattern in here, right? The pattern we wait for, it should be reversal type 1 or type 2. Look at the setup we have. Yeah, so here's the pattern that we trade. The setup we trade is reversal type 1 right here, and then is the reversal type 2 right here. Yeah, so basically we trade so far two setup. 4 breakout, reversal type 1 right here. So it's break, test from below, and then reverse, or test from above, reverse. And then type 2 right here, which is test, break, and reverse. Those two setup that we trade. So when we took the trade right here, there's no setup right there. So we just the park uppers that we try to transform ourselves to there. So that's today is another instant that is show that that park uppers, which is lack of patience. We don't wait for a setup. We just see the flip. We try to catch. We just want to catch a quick profits. That's the mentality that we need to remove from ourselves. Yeah, that's our old self right there. But we see the reason behind, which is it saw that it's gonna break, but it not break, then it's gonna be reverse. But right here you don't see anything really reverse at all. Maybe right here you see that test and then break and then reverse that type 2 right there. Then this guy had to follow through. This guy did not follow through. It just flipped. Yeah, that's the main reason we go in right there. So basically we go in. When we saw flip, we go in and we go long. And right here, we feel so strange. Next time, if we feel something strange, let's get out. The reason we feel strange is right here. All right, as soon when we go in, this has to be explosive because it already flipped down here. This has to be explosive. or it has to be up close right there. You don't want it to be so weak and so slow. See that? Look, it come back. It doesn't make any sense right here, and also, yeah, you don't want that. It hang in there so long, and when it's as soon as it finishes, it close the candle. We have a second thought in our mind right away, because we look down here. What do we see? A short setup, because you see the first leg, it's gonna be second leg, because this gonna be what? Break, test from above. That's type 1 right there, and they're gonna reverse. We're thinking about, close the trade and take a short position, but you know what? We hesitation. We kind of scramble at that moment. We don't know what to do. But now, from the hand side, we learn our lesson. We have to expect this guy have to explosive after a flip. It has to be explosive. If it's not explosive, it's slow down, then get out of the trade right away. Step back and wait for a few minutes to see, see if any pattern that does occur, or any pattern that really show us. Let the market show us right there. We learn our lesson. So basically, at that moment, we're thinking about short right there and close to a short rate. But anyway, you see that there also right there. We thought that, wow, now we what? Now we are good, because we think ourselves right here, the level right there. So basically, we thought that when this candle, we had to move to break even now. We didn't do that, because when you see that pattern, right, this candle flips, then this candle had to follow up. If there's no follow up, get out, and or move to break even, get out. We did that, and we hesitate. We don't make decisive decision. We pay for that. You see, it come back and it buy it. So we lose 100, which is half an hour right there. It should be okay. I mean, first try, right? We should take the loss easy, but we didn't take this loss easy. That's the problem that we need to work it on. We need to talk a lot easy. It rattle us right there. We make it mad because we refuse to be wrong. That's the root cause. We try to be right, but it should not about whether right or wrong. We have to detach ourselves from the the prior action. Detach the motion out of that. We have to become awareness. Be a silent watcher instead of attach ourselves into the trade, and we feel mad when we wrong, right? We feel like we're wrong right there. Not only we lose, but we feel like we're wrong, and the ego in us still so strong. The ego in us is so strong. It feels like it will get bruised, so it want to get even, and that is the trigger for us, and we learn that lesson very dear today. That's the ego in us still very raw and very strong, and today we expose that ego inside us, and we have to find a way to let that ego die or burn off, from our own selves. We transform ourselves. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. We don't have to get mad at ourselves and try to mad at ourselves or at the markets and try to revenge. That's the issue. And after that, I think and then now we see, and now we say, okay, we say, wow, it's flip again, so we go along. All right. Yeah, we go along, right? Because we thought it tests again, But again, there's no clear setup, right? If you want to go long right here, you want to test from below, but there's no test from below, all test from above, which is indicate a short setup. But at that moment, we so blind with our emotion, our ego get bruised. We say, "Oh, we cannot be wrong," and we lose money. We're gonna get back. All of that emotion, all of that, rush of energy right there. It really try to make an arrow follows to another arrow, so it's like a spiral right there. Out of control, and we go along, and you see what we're wrong again. See that? And not yet. We still thinking that okay. Then you see that we move out start lock to minimize our risk right there, and it goes to our our way right there. And right here we thought that we maybe right this time, because you see that test from above, break and reverse, which is type 2. So right here it's okay, it's okay right here. We can stay on over here as long as it's the setup. You see that test from above, break and reverse right here. Test from above, break and reverse. That's type 2 right there. Type 2 right there. You see type 2 reversal right there. However, then we have to move it to break even right away, because this candle had to explosive reverse, but it did not. It fell, and as soon as we saw it fell, it's okay. We move out. So far so good. I mean, at this moment, we good. Just lost 168, which is half an hour, which is good. We can close this for the day and lost half an hour and be happy. But the ego in us is got bruised. It say cannot get wrong. You have to make money. It cannot be accept a red day, and that is where all things start falling apart for us for today. Let's see what else we do. All right, we see that. Yes, that's a good right there. Right, that's a good right there. But somehow we make other mistake. Let's see what other mistake we have. All right, here's another mistake we make right here. By the way, we should not shy away to review and look at our mistakes, because if we don't expose our part of ourselves that need to reform, need to be transformed, then it's still in the shadow and it's controls. So it's a good thing that we expose that and how to hold ourselves accountable, so we can transform ourselves and correct those shadow parts of us that need to be transformed. And right here is still no setup at all, and we don't know why we jump here. The reason we jump here, we saw it flip again. But you see, it's so much test from below. Test from above. It's not test from, below at all. Maybe this one. But we go long because we saw that candle is, what candle is that? Yeah, candle at, 11:15. It flipped. Let's look at the recording. We see that candle flip. You see that? Yes. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Wow, right here. Yes. So that candle is 11:15 and gonna close 11:30. It go down and then it flip back. That's which way we try to go along. You see it flip back right there and we try to go along. But there's no real setup, and that's the mistake we make. You see, and right here, what do we see? It tests from above. You look lead level, it's gonna break. So don't go long. But at that moment, like we say, we're so caught up with emotion, we don't see that. We just want to try to be right and try to get the money back, even though it's nothing. You see that? We get stopped out and now we add up to the loss, right? Instead of loss 160 something, like more than half an hour, and now we lost almost 2 hours. That even make a mad, or our ego get more bruised, and now it's try out crazy. We try to scramble to get back the loss, and you're gonna see, boom, we should make more mistake or error right here, and that's a mistake we make. And then we take a break. We have something to do. We take a break. Then when we come back, we make more mistake. So this is okay. To lose 2 hours, not bad. Yesterday we win 3 hours, so today we take it back 2 hours, should be okay. But we like we say before, our ego get bruised. Say, oh no, you cannot get a rat there. You cannot lose. You have to make it back. You have to be green all day. Yeah, that mentality, that mindset that try to be right all the time, get that into trouble. And look at that. Okay, now we see that when the new release, we should go long right here. As you see right here. No, in this it not reflects that, but look at the recording at 2. Like I say before, we're not at 12 p.m. We're not in front of computer, in front of our computer. Otherwise, we take this beautiful setup, but we're not there, so it's okay. And then you see, yes, right here, when the new release, at 2 p.m. right there, we should go long right here, right there, because it really slipped down. Let's see. Yeah, it happened very quick right here. Yeah, look, take a look real quick right here. Yes, it happened very fast. Let go a little bit right here. 38. Yeah, let's go a little bit right here. You can see. So basically, we thought that right here, you see the balance price range right there, gap down, gap up. So we thought it's gonna test the balance price range, and boom, it rallied. We're thinking about go long, but we don't know how to enter them. You're gonna see it happen very fast. Let me see. Can we make a little bit faster? No. Oh, okay. So 9 minutes right there. Let patient watch for a little bit more. We we all pass our time 9 minutes, but I want to see. It's okay. See that it flipped very fast, and we missed that. But look at the trade we take after that. It's horrible. We just chase them. All right, so we make the first move, and you see how we do right here. Okay, so it's okay. Right here we go long, right? It should hit that level, but we get greedy. We should hit our level, and we should, get an even trade to be happy for the day, to even. But we make mistakes. We thought that it's gonna be rolling all the way up, so we move our target right there. Right, if we leave our target at 31, it goes to 31. It goes to 32 right there. We should be out, and we don't have any trouble at all. But or it goes south from there. From there, it really trigger our emotion. You see that from $750, we ended up, to know what, it come back. You see that? We ended up take a, okay, so before that $700, so we end up give back $500, and we check when it come down to around, we give back a lot. Yeah, when it come down $200, we just get out. And that mistake really harm us and make it mad, because eventually it's gonna come up again. You see that? Yeah. So it's harmed. Otherwise we'll be in good shape right there. It harmed, and everything goes south from there. We become irritated. We chase. You see that? We're gonna chase. You're gonna see right here. We're gonna chase again, and it get out. And we get mad. You see now is the loss is 7 or something, but that's not the end of the story. And now we know what happened. We lose our control. We chase again, and you see that it added up the loss again. It's very critical that I think we have to go through this to see how bad we are and what part of the shadow of us needs exposed, so we can hold us accountable. And then there's no setup right here. We also chase again because we are in the spiral. You see that? Chase again, and now our loss is add up to 1,000. And you know what? And now our loss is go to one, right there, 1,400. And we get so mad, and what we do? We increase the size. You see that? We're gonna increase the size to 10, and you're gonna see that. Wait until the end. You see that? We do 10, all of them. You see that? And we go to the gamble. A gamble, and at the end, you see we add up to that's a lot, and we get panics, and boom. Eventually, you see that we lost 5,000, and we blow up our account. You see 5,000 right there? We blow up our account. Let's see, we blow up our account. Even though it's a practice account, but we cannot minimize that. That's the horrible habit that we need to get rid of that. In order to become a better trader, we have to get rid of that. You see, we increase size. We lose and we increase size. That the trigger. That is the old cell that we need to burn it off. We have to let it out. Otherwise, it's still in a shadow that control us. But anyway, we will continue our journey. We will never give up. We will make it better. So at least it will look in a positive way. We start a challenge, and the last 4 days, you see that it trigger is close our account because we blow up right there. But anyway, so that's the thing for it right there. Thank you for your time and interest. We're always grateful for the opportunities. We do what we love, then successes come our way for sure. Day by day, in every way, we're getting better and better. Have a good evening, and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.